Fox News Alert security concerns are forcing U.S. embassies to shut down overseas. This coming from the State Department. They're calling it a decision made out of an abundance of caution, and it's believed al-Qaeda may be behind it. There are few details at this time, but at least 14 embassies have announced they will close on Sunday, and they include Egypt, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, and Israel. Elizabeth Pran, live in Washington with more details. Do we know, Elizabeth, anything about specifically, I guess, why they're closing?
Well, what we do know is that there is enough information within the intelligence community to prompt the closures of a number of diplomatic posts and embassies in the Middle East and also North Africa, including but not excluding all of the embassies that are closing: Egypt, Iraq, Afghanistan, Abu Dhabi, Kuwait, among those. But keep in mind, like you said, there's more than a dozen which are closing. Here's what the State Department released just yesterday.
The department has been apprised of information that, out of an abundance of caution and care for our employees and others who may be visiting our installations, that indicates we should institute these precautionary steps.
Now, there is a briefing later on today where we do hope to learn more. Jamie?
That'll be great to know more. What about a timeline? Do we know how long they'll stay closed, at least for now?
Well, there's no indication of a timeline at this moment. Keep in mind that Sunday is really a Monday for a lot of these folks. In those Middle East countries, Sunday is the beginning of their work week, so we anticipate that there could be more days added. But remember that embassies across the nation are really always vulnerable targets. The issue of security abroad has been a priority even before the attacks of Benghazi on September 11th. State Department officials announcing a worldwide caution campaign in February to update citizens on the continuing threat of terrorism.
I'm not going to go into any more detail about specific threat information or security considerations. Obviously, I would also point you to the worldwide caution that we put out in February of 2013, which speaks to potential terrorist threats in different places around the world, to speak to some of the steps we recommend people taking and some things they take into consideration when situations like this arise.
Now, Jamie, these warnings come at the end of the Ramadan holidays and obviously the fast approaching anniversary of the September 11th attacks. Jamie, back to you.
Elizabeth, thank you. Live from Washington, Elizabeth Pran. Rick?